We got a huge update the other day, and my opinions are mixed. The new edition seems like they should be good, but I'm mostly left confused by Konami's decision making. First, let's talk about the level cap increase. Getting access to a ton of new gems and fresh new cards is great, but the timing feels very weird. The previous mini box came out 2 months ago. So active rush-only players are going to be in a situation where your gems are maxed out and getting ready to expire. As you can see, I have 31 pages of this stuff starting with February 2nd. And the new level up rewards are kind of weird too. Luke doesn't need Dragon's Inferno when we have Slayer, and Roman desperately needed an additional copy of Romanpic. Instead, everybody's just getting these generic spell trap removal spells. And it's kind of just boring to me. I don't mind getting 1 or 2 here, but I would have liked to see a little bit more variety. With us going all the way up to level 35, I don't think we're getting the second Romanpic anytime soon. Which is a shame, because Roman could really use the help. And then the other big thing is this new structure deck, which is also weird. So if you're new and free to play, this is a great structure deck. With access to a full line of Pocket Pikachu and the Beast Engine, and 2 copies of the Barrier, you can pick up this deck as a new player and not need to go into Heavy Metal Scream at all, focusing the gems on Seven's New Road and whatever comes next. But at the same time, we're getting new cards that are going to be incredibly impactful to the meta and are paywalled. Light Sorcerer is a straight improvement to Thunder the Thunder in nearly every way. You don't need to discard a card, and you also can stack the debuff by drawing multiple copies, unlike Thunder the Thunder, where it becomes very awkward, and all of this comes at just 100 fewer attack points. Additionally, we get Curtain of Sparks, which is like the Barrier, but does an additional 100 debuff. This synergizes, of course, with the new debuffer that everybody's going to be running, and makes for a nice small engine with either Magic Juggler, Mystic Dealer, or whatever other low-level spellcaster you want. 100 extra debuff doesn't sound like it should be that much, but it's incredibly impactful. For example, Ancient Rise Dragon goes up to 3,000, and now, with 500, it's going to crash into your Dragias, rather than clearing it. Similarly, an opposing Dragias will now lose to a 7-Sword Magician instead of trading. It just feels bad that players are only going to be able to get access to 1 copy of these cards, especially the Light Sorcerer, which is very much saying, hey, this card is amazing when you pair it with itself, so buy more copies. The other new cards also seem pretty strong, but given that spellcasters were falling off, I kind of like it as a buff to that deck. And just like Light Machine, I don't think you need to be able to play every single deck in the game for it to be free-to-play friendly. So these ones are okay. Dark Sword Magician is a 2500 that can special summon itself. The main goal here is to get out a 0 tribute 2500 body. Think of how good resolving a single Pocket Pikachu is. Playing down a Dark Sword Magician is like resolving 2 Seahorse Carriers in the same turn. It's crazy. And even if you're not able to use the effect, Magic Curtain can also bring it out for 1,000 life points. And it comes with widespread ruin protection. Overall, I think spellcasters are going to see a huge resurgence on the ladder, both in Magician's Shuffle and 7's Axel Road. So be prepared for it, and do your best to counter these new strategies. One interesting thing to note is that Dark Sword Magician doesn't actually solve Magician's Shuffle's issue, which is that the deck is great at putting out 2500 attack point bodies, but not actually clearing. Of course, we do have the new Light Sorcerer to help with that, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. In summary, the structure deck is cool, but paywalling a generic staples is not, and the level cap increase is cool, but the timing is off. Either way, I'm excited to see where Duel Links goes next. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in more structure deck content, check out this video, where I used the previous structure deck revolving around Acebreaker, or click the video below it to see whatever the YouTube algorithm has in store for you. Either way, enjoy your day.